If you struggle with the interview question, tell me about a time you handled a difficult situation at work. You're not alone. This question makes or breaks a lot of interviews. And today, I'll show you exactly how to answer it with confidence. Employers love this question because difficult situations reveal who you really are under pressure. Your answer shows how you think, how you communicate, how you handle conflict, and whether you'll be someone they can trust when things get hard. When they ask about a difficult situation, interviewers are secretly asking, do you stay calm? Can you solve problems without blaming others? Do you take ownership? And can you communicate clearly about what you did and why? Your story is your proof. To give that proof, you need structure. The simplest and most powerful one is STAR: situation, task, action, result. This keeps your answer focused, clear, and easy for the interviewer to follow. Here's how STAR works. Situation: set the scene. Task: what needed to be done or what goal you owned. Action: what you specifically did, step by step. Result: what happened in the end and what you learned. That's your blueprint for a strong answer. Not every difficult situation is a good interview story. Choose an example where there was real challenge, but you ultimately handled it well. Think about conflicts with priorities, tight deadlines, miscommunication, or a project that started to go off track where you helped turn things around. A strong story checks two boxes: impact and ownership. Impact means the situation actually mattered. There was risk to a project, a customer, a deadline, or a relationship. Ownership means you played a meaningful role in fixing it, not just watching others solve it. Keep situation and task short and clear. In 1 or 2 sentences, explain where you were working, what the challenge was, and what your role or goal was. Don't dive into every detail. Your job is to give just enough context so your actions make sense. For example, you might say, in my previous role as a customer support specialist, we experienced a sudden 40% spike in tickets after a product update, and our response time started slipping. I was responsible for handling high-priority cases and helping keep our service levels on track. Your actions are the heart of your answer. Focus on what you personally did, steps you took, conversations you initiated, decisions you made. Use action verbs and walk the interviewer through the process without getting lost in technical jargon. Highlight how you approached the problem. Did you analyze root causes? Did you talk to stakeholders? Did you prioritize tasks or renegotiate timelines? Show that you can think clearly, communicate with others, and move the situation forward instead of just reacting. Interviewers want to see that you don't panic or point fingers. Briefly show how you stayed composed, took responsibility for your part, and focused on solutions. This signals maturity and reliability, exactly what they're hiring for. End your story with clear results. Whenever possible, use numbers, percentage improvements, time saved, customer satisfaction changes, or project milestones hit. If you can't quantify, describe concrete outcomes, like improved collaboration or a process that runs more smoothly now. Add 1 sentence on what you learned or how you now handle similar situations differently. This shows growth. Employers want people who reflect, adapt, and get better over time, not just survive difficult moments. Avoid being vague. If your story sounds like there was a big issue, but we worked hard and solved it, that doesn't help the interviewer understand you. Give concrete details about what actually happened and what you actually did. Don't turn your answer into a complaint about coworkers, managers, or clients, even if others contributed to the problem. Focus more on your response than on their mistakes. You can acknowledge challenges without throwing people under the bus. Skip examples that are too small, like a minor scheduling mix-up that was fixed in 5 minutes. Your story should show how you handle real pressure, not everyday inconveniences. Pick something with visible stakes. Many people describe the situation and their actions. Then stop. Always finish your story. What changed because of what you did? Without a result, the interviewer can't see the value you created. Let's walk through a full sample answer using STAR. Imagine you're applying for a project coordinator role, And you want to talk about a project that was falling behind because of miscommunication between teams. You might start like this. In my previous role as a junior project coordinator, I supported a cross-functional product launch. About 6 weeks before launch, we realized that design and engineering were working from different versions of the requirements, and key tasks were at risk of slipping, which could have delayed the entire release. My role was to help get everyone aligned and keep us on schedule. Then move into actions. First, I set up a quick sync with the leads from both teams to clarify exactly where their understanding differed. I prepared a simple side-by-side comparison of the requirements they were using, so we could quickly spot inconsistencies without wasting time. Once we agreed on a single, updated set of requirements, I worked with the leads to reprioritize tasks based on the new timeline. I updated our shared tracking board, clearly marking dependencies and owners, and then sent a concise summary to all stakeholders so everyone knew what changed and why. Over the next few weeks, I scheduled short weekly check-ins to catch any new blockers early. I also created a simple status snapshot for leadership, highlighting progress and any risks, so they stayed informed without needing long meetings. If this was helpful, take 10 minutes right after this video to write your own star stories while they're fresh in your mind. The more you practice now, the more natural and confident you'll feel when the real interview comes. You've got this.